Hey, what's up, everybody? Stacey here. This is Chargers Talk 4630, your home where we have honest takes, fresh analysis, uncomfortable conversations, and all things Chargers football. Thank you to all the listeners who tune in to us on YouTube and for those who listen wherever you get your podcasts. Good morning and happy Friday to you guys here and welcome. Thank you for being here as I give a very short preview of the Pittsburgh Steelers coming to SoFi on a big Sunday night game with playoff implications to play the Los Angeles Chargers, who has to win to stay pace with the Denver Broncos, who won last night. Please like, share, and subscribe, and know that I appreciate you. And the Chargers have a big game this Sunday night at SoFi Stadium as they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, a matchup that could have real playoff implications, right? Especially for the Chargers. Right now, they're in a three-way battle in the AFC West with the Broncos and Chiefs right in the thick of things, so every game matters. And whenever these two teams meet, they never disappoint. Charger fans will never forget that wild 2021 game where Justin Herbert's 53-yard touchdown pass to Mike Williams sealed a 41-37 win after a big comeback by the Steelers in the fourth quarter of that game. These two teams always seems to bring out the best and sometimes the worst in each other. But as we've seen so many times, and Charger fans know this all too well, in the first month of the season, the Chargers are rolling. Then usually the injury bug hits. Last year, these teams met and the Steelers pulled away in the third quarter after both Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt went down in the second half, making it very difficult to protect Justin Herbert. But fast forward to this season, Slater's been on IR since camp, and Joe Alt is out for the second time with another high ankle sprain, which happened to be the same ankle he sprained a month ago. So he's now on IR and is gone for the rest of the season too. Now, with both starting tackles out, the Chargers made a move right at the trade deadline, bringing in Trevor Pinnock from the Saints. He's expected to be inserted right into that offensive line and make them better than they were before the signing, but he's going to be tested immediately by a physical Steelers defensive front. There aren't many offensive lines in this league that can lose both their starting tackles and still play at a high level. So protecting Justin Herbert becomes a number one priority. Now, hopefully, Greg Roman dials up more quick passes and leans into the run game, and that's how you protect your quarterback. Penning is still young, athletic, and has a high ceiling, and this could be a huge opportunity for him to prove he was worthy to be drafted number 19th overall in that 2022 draft. He has all the talent, and he still has youth on his side, so my hopes is that Roman and Harbaugh is able to bring out that talent that on occasions he's shown that he has. And if he can do that more consistently, he can be a top lineman and carve out a role for himself on this team. Now, schematically, the Chargers will need to adjust, because Pittsburgh's defense is going to bring heat. We know this already. However, the Steelers' secondary has been very vulnerable. They've allowed at least 313 yards passing and 7 total touchdowns through the air over the last 3 games. Hey, guys, I got to put you on to something I've been checking out. It's a company called Distill Union. They make these slick minimalistic wallets and magnetic key organizers, right? That just makes life easier. And get this, I've got an exclusive 20% off just for you. All you got to do is go to distillunion.com, make your purchase, and don't forget, when you check out, use my code ChargeTalk4630. I earn a small commission when you use my code, so when you buy, you're not only supporting me and the show, you're getting the best deal they offer. If Herbert gets the time he needs, he can and will expose that. Now, on the other side, this Chargers defense has been quietly improving over the last month. Since trading for Adafio Way and getting Khalil Mack back healthy, the pass rush has been and is getting home now and causing problems for opposing quarterbacks. Adafio Way had 2 sacks and 2 tackles for losses in the win over Tennessee. That's 4 sacks and 4 tackles for losses in his 4 games since joining the team. He's been a real spark, and they'll need him again versus a Steelers offensive line that's only given up 15 sacks through week 9. Considering all the injuries the Chargers offensive line has had to deal with, they've given up 29 sacks so far. Now, I didn't include hits and pressures, just sacks. The Chargers rank among the league leaders in sacks allowed this season. This makes it even more important for Jesse Minter to come up with some disguise and exotic blitz packages to make Aaron Rodgers uncomfortable, because so far the line has done a great job keeping him clean. But for the Chargers to have success, that has to change. I believe in this game it will. Shockingly, Jim Harbaugh had Justin come out this season winging it, but in this game, and because of the injuries, I think they get back to playing physical and build on that tough, disciplined culture he started laying down last season. Even with the injuries, this team still has capable blockers and weapons at tight end and wide receiver. Young guys like Aronde Gaston and Trey Harris have seen more snaps lately, and both can help in the blocking game, something that's going to be key with 11 personnel sets. One running back and one tight end, or one running back and two tight ends to help with protecting Justin Herbert, and chip here and there to help out the tackles. Now, a few players like right guard Mekhi Becton, safety Tony Jefferson, and defensive tackle Deshaun Hand, they returned to practice in the limited role this week. Now, hopefully, at least some of them can suit up because the Chargers need all the depth they can get. And then there's special teams, something they have to clean up. Opposing teams have been getting great field position far too often. Losing guys like Caleb Murphy and Jasiah Taylor, although they were liabilities playing on defense, they both was outstanding on special teams. And you've seen the impact of their absence as the opposing teams always appear to have good field position. So they've got to figure out how to patch those holes quickly, right? Field position will be key and is very important. And at the end of the day, I believe in this coaching staff and I believe in this team. If they stay disciplined and give Herbert just enough time, I think the Chargers pull out a big win on Sunday night against the Steelers. It's going to be a mean, tough, hard-fought, and physical football game. I just want to come out this game with the win, a healthy quarterback, and no more injuries. Well, that's what I have, and that's the end of this segment of the Chargers and Steelers preview of the game coming up this Sunday at SoFi. This is Chargers Talk 4630. I'll see you all this weekend, and hopefully we celebrating a big Chargers win. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep getting great content once it's released. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the college games tomorrow, and hopefully a Chargers victory on Sunday. And as always, bolt up.